Hi, stitching friends. This is Stitching to Knit with Annie. It is, I always forget to look at the date. I believe it's Tuesday, August 15th. So I wanted to pop on here and kind of do a finish up. I'm sorry, my last week's was, I think it was about a week ago I did this. Might have been a little less. Was kind of stopped abruptly because I hit the stop button, not the pause button. I'm still learning on this computer. Um, I went to lunch with some friends today, and I'm a little more dressed up than I usually am. I have a face, have some makeup on, not looking quite so, what's the word, casual, as I usually am. But I thought, well, I'm kind of dressed up. I thought maybe you'd like to see me when I'm dressed up. But anyway, all that to say, I'm heading to my daughter's house on Friday for a week. She lives in DC. I'm going to hook up with a friend stitcher that I'd met at a retreat, and we're going to stitch together during that week's time. And I wanted to, I've done some stitching since I saw you, and I wanted to kind of finish up with my retreat goodies, which I didn't show. And the main one I wanted to show you was, pardon me, I'll do some life at the end, but anyway. Oh, he's upside down. Do you love him? So he was our snail representative at our camp. Black Needle Society every year does a snail chart pattern. Last year, our retreat theme was, give me a minute, camp. So last year it had a Rocky Mountain scene with a tent, and it was in blues and greens. And this year our theme was carnival. So you can see he's got a bowler hat on. He's got a representative Ferris wheel on him. I think he's amazing. This was Katie's design. I think I showed you. I worked on him, but I didn't finish him. This is what he looked like, stitched up. And then she did another, I'm kind of repeating some of the stuff I showed last week. She did this also as a stitched chart that we got in our goodie bag. And this was our project bag. So great. So, but he's wonderful. I need to name him because he's amazing. And he's great to sleep on. And he's so super soft. And he's great for my back. So anyway, good job, Katie and Laura. You resourced a great pillow. Some people had a difficult time because he wouldn't smush down in their suitcase. They didn't have room. But as I discovered on him, I won't show you, but he has an invisible zipper on the bottom of him, and he's stuffed. So I don't know if they'll resource this group or whoever made this in the future, but you can tell the people that are trying to get them home in their suitcases, unzip it, take some of the stuffing out, either leave the stuffing at home or put the stuffing somewhere else, and he could be totally flat and get home with you. That's just information I figured out when I was looking at him the other night, because I thought, I was just examining him. Well, first I was going to see if he had a tag on him, because I wanted to see who they sourced it with, because I would like to order a couple of more of them, just with some other ideas that I have for the future for gifts and things. So I need to get with Katie and Laura and find out who they sourced him through. But he's a great pillow. So I want to show you that. And then I found my other bags that I had with me when I was there. Oh, I know what I want to show you. So I wanted to show you this because, do I have it with me? I don't know what I do with it. That's crazy. I had stitched some of this. I don't know what bag it ended up in. But I received, before I left for camp, I received this chart, and this box, which was pretty cool. It had some fun things in it. And that's the thread that came with it. And it's cotton and twine. They're a source or a website in England. It's Facebook has Cotton and Twine, TWINE, Cotton and Twine. They do, I believe it's a monthly, it might be semi-monthly box that you can order if you're excited about this. I was excited about this because of the beach theme. And I actually started it and I got this much of the border done. I don't know what I did with my stitching piece, but not enough to show you. So, and I may have showed you last time and I just put it somewhere else. I don't know. So anyway, that box came. And then before I left, I think I showed you this, but this was the pattern that I used for my small. And I did this. I hope maybe I can insert my small. I did the swings. I did the swings with the cloud and the birds and the grass, and I did that. I left the balloon part off, and I did that as my small exchange. So it turned out really cute. So that was a great chart, and it's from Little Dove Designs. I think I got it on Etsy. Pretty sure I did. But it was a paper pattern, so I know I had to order it ahead of time. So I gave myself plenty of time to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I've shown you this, how much I've done. I don't think this is my hot frogwarts. I have not done any more than what I showed you last time, I believe. So I won't show that. So that was in that box or that bag. And then what the other things I wanted to show you that I got when I was at the retreat. I can do this. A lot of people were buying these. These were in the vendor room. Oh yeah, I think it was the gal from Under the Sea Fabrics had these. And I know you can order these on Amazon. It's like a recipe book holder. But it's great because it's metal. Oops. Sorry about that. And I'm just making a lot of noise for no reason. It has this to hold your book or your pages. And it folds flat. It has this on the back where you can, for tilting, your tilting. And it's metal. So us needle minder collectors have another spot to put our needle minders on. And boy, it's a heavy duty metal. So if you've got a strong magnet, it sticks really well. You almost don't have to it doesn't stick very well going through. Sorry about that. Doesn't stick really well going through, but it does on the top. So I have my scissors. I can put my scissors on there. I can then put my pattern on here. And this is the pattern that I'm working on that I bought fabric for. It's called Liberty Games. I don't know if I showed you this before. It's amazing. As I stitch it, I'll give you some more details about the pattern chart that Erica included in it. So you can make a pin keep, not a pin keep, I'm sorry, a drum, a strawberry, which there's a close-up of the strawberry. It has Betsy Ross on it. Or this fabulous game board. They call it a game board. It's like a crossword puzzle. So Erica does these. I have a beach one too. I don't know if I showed you that, but it's like the beach one's called Beach Boardwalk, I think it's called. This one's called Liberty Games. And a friend of mine from second StitchCon I went to, so not this year, but last year, she did this. She was working on this at StitchCon, and then she finished it, and she posted it on Facebook, and it was gorgeous. And I thought that would be a wonderful thing to give to my son-in-law, my third son, basically. I have two biological natural-born sons, and then my daughter married her husband, and he's like my third son. He's amazing. And they live in D.C., and he has a lot of patriotic heritage and patriotic interests. And I thought this would be wonderful to give to him for his birthday next year, which is in February. And I just started it. I want to say last Thursday. So I haven't even worked on it a week, and I have this much done. So I have a lot of Independence Hall done, and I have In Congress, and I have 2 of the stars. It's really pretty. I bought this fabric for something else, and then I decided, no, this would be great for this one. So that's my current project that I'm working on. Do I have anything else in here? No, I have my boardwalk in here. So this is called The Beach is Calling. I don't know what I call it, boardwalk. Sorry about the glare. And it is the same idea with the different crossword words. I think it's a little smaller. So I had that, and then I got this fabric for it. Wow, I got my threads too. This was Atomic. I actually bought that fabric, the fabric I'm doing Liberty Games on, for that. And then when I got home, I got this Atomic Ranch Prairie Land fabric. And I thought, oh, that would even be better because that shows this very goldy brownish, and so is this. So I have that all set up and all kitted up to work on, maybe during or after or with or something, as I'm working on this. So that's what I've been doing since I saw you last, is stitching on that. I don't know if I have much more to talk about. It's going to be a short one, maybe half an hour. So anyway, I really like this. So all my new needle minders. See, this one has 2 really strong magnets, and I can use one on the front and one on the back, and that works fine. Can fit on there, and then anything that has a magnet in it will hold my scissors too. So this is pretty ideal because you can put your whole this with it. This works really well. So I wanted to show you that. I think, maybe not. Let me look. One other place. Might be all I had to show you. Seems kind of crazy. I know I showed you that. I know I showed you that. I know I showed you that. So yeah, I may not have a lot more to talk about. So this is going to be a very short one. And I may post it. I may not. I may add to it. I'm going to see how I feel about that. I may see if I can add to it for the next, my next Flosstube, which I will be doing in DC when I'm there, probably. If I don't do it there, it'll be when I get back. That's kind of why I wanted to sit down and do this one, kind of quick, short one. Life. Nothing's changed with my husband and sister-in-law situation. It's difficult. It's hard. I had a major meltdown the other day, and I'm seeing a therapist to get me some tools to help deal with the situation of him being gone. He gets home maybe 9 hours a week. And it's not sustainable, in my opinion. We've been together 22 years. I know he loves and adores me. I love and adore him. It's just a really rough situation with her and her dementia. So, if you're a prayerful person, send up some prayers for me and my family situation. I appreciate that. I'm very excited to go see my daughter this week, my 2 grandkids and her husband, and they have a very large home, an in-ground pool. It's a very, very nice place to go and visit, and it'll be the week before my granddaughter gets ready to go to college. So it'll be great to spend some time with her because we went to her high school graduation in June. Fortunately, my husband and her grandpa got to go with me. So that was nice. That was before the whole moving Jamie debacle happened. And yeah, so that's kind of life right now. And I very much look forward to all of your support in your like, subscribe, comments. If you feel you want to reach out to me, that'd be great. I count on this. That's why I named this Stitching to Connect Annie, which happened during the pandemic or right before the pandemic. No, not before, during, because I started this in October of the pandemic year 2020. So this supported me in my emotional health, and I reach out to people. I feel support by it. Then I've been able to go to retreats, and that's been amazing. I plan on going to retreats, and that's amazing because it gives me something to look forward to, which I really need right now. So, not to get too heavy, it's life. It's riding the roller coaster going up and down, and I don't know how it's gonna, I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't. It's tough. But I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm going to the pool. I'm doing my exercises. All that to say, take care of yourself. If you're in a tough life situation, let the goodness and graciousness of friends support you and give you extra life. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. This is very short. I'm going to sign off for now. I may add to this, but this is Stitching to Connect Annie. And I'm going to say bye for now, but I may splice something else at the end of this. Bye-bye.